In this video I'm going to take a look at Live View and related features that not only allow you to envisage how your site will look and work in a browser, but also help you to inspect the effect of your style rules and dynamically generated code. Live View is a customized version of the WebKit browser engine embedded in the document window. This is the same browser engine that powers Safari, Google Chrome, and the browsers used in many mobile devices. So when you click the Live View button, Dreamweaver gives you a very accurate idea of what your site will look like. As you can see, there's not much difference between Design View and Live View in this page. Live View off and Live View on. However, this page created with jQuery Mobile is completely transformed when you turn on Live View. jQuery Mobile uses a combination of JavaScript and CSS to manipulate the underlying HTML markup, so what you see in Live View or in a browser is very different. By the way, you can toggle Live View on and off through the View menu. Alternatively, you can press Alt F11 in Windows or Option F11 in a Mac. Let's return to this page. Although hovering over a menu button produces the same action as in a browser, nothing happens when you click the button. However, if you hold down the Control button on Windows or the Command button on a Mac, the links work. As you see, it's taken me to another page, and if I click another link, again it will take me to a different page. In Live View, Dreamweaver has a browser navigation bar which works exactly the same way as an ordinary browser. There's a back button, so if I press the back button, it takes me back to the previous page. If I click the Home button, it'll take me back to the original page that I was on. Of course, Live View isn't a substitute for testing your site in real browsers, but it has a couple of useful tools baked in. If you click the Inspect button, it turns on CSS Inspect, and as you move your mouse cursor across different parts of the page, padding and margins are highlighted in different colours. Margins are highlighted in yellow and padding is in magenta. Of course, this is very similar to browser tools such as Firebug for Firefox, but it does have the advantage of not needing to leave the Dreamweaver document window. And if you select a particular element, it freezes and shows you the selected styles in the CSS Styles panel. With dynamically generated pages, live code gives an invaluable insight into the code that's actually seen by the browser. Let's switch into Split View first to see the raw HTML code that's in the web page. Now if I switch on Live Code, it shows me the code that has been generated by the JavaScript in the jQuery Mobile framework. It's much more complicated than the HTML that was in the original document. For example, this class has been dynamically generated. It's not part of the original markup. Another aspect of live code is that it's completely interactive. If I mouse my cursor over these links here in the page, you'll see that the code is changing as I move up and down. Seeing the dynamically generated code like this is extremely important when it comes to styling dynamic websites. You can also show what the page will look like without JavaScript enabled by accessing the Live View Options menu, which is here. And you can either freeze JavaScript or disable JavaScript. So that's what the page will look like if JavaScript is disabled. The integration of the WebKit browser engine into the document window provides you with some very useful productivity tools like Live Code, Live View and CSS Inspect.